Oh, get up there, all right. Oh, look, and you're gonna do some walking now. Can you show us how you're doing your step in? Yeah. Gemma just had a diagnosis of hypotonia and possibly developmental delay, but low muscle tone or hypotonia was the main concern that she came in with. And so one of the things that we did with Gemma was use this stuff called kinesio tape. Within the last year, several of our pediatric therapists have gotten more formal training with the use of kinesio tape. We've taken continuing education courses, including a course specialized in pediatric kinesio taping. We use it to facilitate muscles to be more active. And so one of the things that we did with Gemma was we used it to tape her abdominal muscles, which really support her to have a more stable core. And that in turn allowed her to develop some more mobility skills, be more stable in like a hands and knees position or in a standing position, and allowed her to start to develop some of those crawling and walking skills that were appropriate for her age. Hands and knees, yeah. Such a big girl, yay!
The first time that we watched her crawl up the steps at daycare, or the first time we saw her have the courage to go down this little slide that her friends had been going down for a long time, just the joy on her face as a parent made me really appreciate the work that we'd done at Mary Free Bed. And every time she takes a couple steps or starts to crawl on her own, of course I'm glad that she's doing those things, but what really makes a difference is the courage that she's found to do them and the motivation to do those things. So Gemma was in physical therapy with Kate, and we were working on getting her to stand up, to pull herself up onto a surface, and she was not interested. But there was another little girl who was in grade school and in the same room doing therapy, and Gemma was fascinated watching her and what this girl was doing. And so Kate brought her over, and the little girl was also working on standing up. And so Gemma would watch her stand up, and that got her interested enough to stand up on her own. And so the other little girl cheered for Gemma, and that, of course, was all Gemma needed to get the motivation to stand up on her own. So they just took turns, each one standing up, and then the other one would stand up, and they would applaud for each other. Gemma would just clap and grin as the other girl would stand up. So that was really, it was really a great picture, even with the other mom realizing we're in this together. That was a very special moment. I'm a big believer that it takes a lot of people to help raise a kid, and in this case, it certainly does, and I'm really glad because I think that Gemma's better for it.